So at the start of 15, why is this all buggy? Hold on. Yeah, okay, whatever. At the start of 15, just go and buy 5 holy waters. Just max yourself out. And then we're gonna vortex over to this door. And that was a really clean line. Don't worry if you don't get a line that clean. Just try to keep your vortex low so that you can actually go through. And then we're gonna grab our Luminite, I think it's called. It's our demon flashlight. Jump down, stinger, roll. And now we're finally gonna use our untouchable. And then I really like doing this little jump here. Roll. Sorry, this is going so fast. Do a jump, pause. Now we're finally gonna do our untouchable. So the untouchable is a very powerful item. It makes us immune to damage, and it gives us unlimited devil trigger while it's active. Keep in mind, it doesn't make you immune to staggering. It just makes it so you don't take damage. Be very careful to be on this edge. Do not be on this when you activate the untouchable. Because, like I said, you're not immune to staggering, and uh, like you're stuck in this animation when you use the untouchable. So like you can actually just get stun locked by these spikes. It's kind of hilarious. It happened to Karma in one of his world records. But like the spikes will just stun you, and then you'll get knocked forward. And like as this stupid carousel carries you back into the spikes, and then you'll just get in this stupid loop. Anyway, I'm going on a little too long. So yeah, you're just gonna vortex through this room. This is why we use the untouchable, so that we can just vortex through the whole thing. Grab our lances. Just try to take very clean lines. Your goal is to just get back to this door before the untouchable wears off. Because when an untouchable wears off, you lose all your devil trigger. But if you go through the door before it wears off, you're still going to have all your devil trigger. Which saves you like, I don't know, 3 or 4 seconds of building it off of these fetishes. We're just going to jump up the staircase. And then 2 stingers normally, because you're kind of locked in on targeting those scythes that's just spawned. So you can normally really only do 2 stingers. And then I'd normally just kind of jump. Some people will DT run to these doors, use the lances to open them. Okay. And then we're gonna watch this one more time. This is relatively recent in the orb route. Most people still aren't doing this. If you're not comfortable with this vortex, you can just stinger to the center. But if you stinger or if you vortex low enough, you can trigger the cutscene, which is kind of nice. As soon as the fight starts, pause and drop a holy water. And now I normally aim to run around here where this little crack is. Sorry. You want to hit him once with a, like, it's kind of like there's a really tight window where you can hit him with that very early grenade. And I find that like this using this little spot as the visual cue is pretty reliable. And then you wait, and as of it's kind of hard to see in this one. I wish I had a better footage, but so he's rising up right now, so it's not really worth firing grenades until he gets to the top of his arc. That's why you see me wait. And I actually fired too early on that one, so. And I actually ran out of DT, unfortunately, but Okay. I feel like I've done a poor job explaining this. So you start the fight with a holy water. That gets him basically to his first damage gate. But then you still need to go through these weird phases before he will actually let you go into phase 2. So that's kind of why we do it the way we do. Like, even if I were to drop another holy water right now, it would like just do like chip damage. We have to get him to phase 2 before we can do any significant damage. So we hit him once. Like, once he gets to this threshold, he will always just fly up. So then you like hit him one more time, and then hopefully if you hit him one more time, then you get this cutscene, and now he's in phase 2, and now we can just wail on him with holy waters. And I got kind of lucky here because my second grenade wasn't double triggered, and when that happens, he won't always die to the second holy water. But I got lucky and he did in this one. Okay, we're just gonna do this one more time. I'm sorry, I feel like I did a bad job explaining this. But just to trigger the fight, holy water. Run to this little crack grenade. If you hit him, if you don't hit him with that grenade, then you're probably gonna lose like 4 seconds or so because it can be really hard. Because like after that, he starts moving a little bit, and then you have to wait for him to be stilled before you can hit him again. Generally. Um, but then hopefully, if you just hit him properly at the top of his arc, because I just fired just a little bit too soon on this one, a little greedy. You can kind of use his cause as like a sound cue, but I feel like those are slightly slightly off sometimes. So I normally just trying to feel the timing. Okay, that's quite enough. I've watched that like 8 times now. I'm sorry I made that so long. So here you want to collect these orbs. A lot of people struggle to get up on this, but if you just stand on this outer ring, just do like a high time and then a sideways jump, it's really free to get on. Oh. And just stinger jump off of this, mash circle, end of mission. This is one of the longer missions, and it's kind of hard. Griffon gives a lot of people grief. Like, that's another one where I kind of made it look easy, but like if you are missing your grenades, mistiming your grenades, and he just starts attacking, he can give you a grief. And then the scythe rooms with the spikes, that's not too bad, honestly. When you're new, I just remember to hold in R2, and like if you don't get back before the untouchable, or if the untouchable wears off before you get back, it's honestly not that big of a deal. But and also on that note, using an untouchable really tanks your rank. Plus we used 3 holy waters. So generally you'll get like a C on this mission. Okay. And there is a little more to talk about. I forgot. Damn, this is gonna be a long one in the tutorial. Okay, so these are the backups. I don't think this is the whole mission. I think this. Okay. So there's a holy water up here if you need it. Talk to the door. I do that a lot. Start mashing circle X when I'm too far away. And in here, that little vase has a 1,000 orb cache in it. Plus, there's this holy water. So that one is a little slow to get, but that's a really big backup um, if you're down bad on orbs at this point. So that's like 1,000 orbs and 700 from the holy water. But that's kind of also one of the slower backups in the game to get. So, oh well. Okay, that's enough. No more mission 15.